way today from Blacksburg, Virginia, where the red-hot Hokies of Virginia Tech are looking to sweep away Notre Dame in a 3-game series. Played a doubleheader yesterday because of rain on Friday, and Notre Dame was unable to come away with a win. Virginia Tech, 16 straight wins, the longest active as the game progresses. Sophie Kleiman, the junior, gets the ball first for Tech. And first pitch swinging, Emily Tran is thrown out. One pitch, one out.
That's pretty efficient, and you know that Kleiman has come out of the portal here to Virginia Tech.
A little bit of a split grip. That's on the ground to Annika Rose, who is one of the best shortstops in the ACC.
It's been impressive to watch the way that she has.
At bat, coming now to Amaral. Blackwell, after taking a step in, got to it in plenty of time. A tidy 1-2-3 inning for Kleiman.
For Notre Dame.
That is absolutely hammered. Corey McMillan, beyond words right now, the tear that she is on.
I don't even think I know what to say. Ho, 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 my goodness. Because the Hokie right there, that ball was hit farther than any ball I think I've ever hit here, seen hit here. I can't get my words together. That ball was absolutely demolished. Pam, that almost hit my car in the parking lot.
Do not park beyond the right field fence here, because Corey McMillan's going to find your car.
To Coach DeMore about it, he said no. It just allows her to square up more balls up the middle of the field.
That she had been pulling too many balls foul when she used the more traditional stance. Yeah, Weiss is how even-keeled she is for a freshman, that she is able to kind of pull things together. But right now, she is finding out firsthand how potent this lineup is. Lynch with the single, Chatfield now at third with just one away.
Hit to right.
And now, Bree Peck, who during the midweek against Charlotte set a new home run record and an RBI record, and steps aside as another run comes in after the pitch got away from Eckhart behind the plate.
It's just difficult when you have a ball that should be caught, gets away from the catcher. Chatfield's not going to let that opportunity get away from her. This is an aggressive base running.
Leads the ACC. Peck behind 1-2. Reached out. Great play over there by Amaral to keep Lynch at second, but Peck beats it out. RBI. Run rule after a shutout in that doubleheader sweep, and that's smoked right up the middle. Lynch comes around to score easily. They'll hold Peck up at third. And the hitting spree continues for the Hokies in the first.
Ball is being taken advantage of. You don't have a lot of other places to go with it. That ball is at the letters, but the way that Aldridge approached that ball, she was able to take her barrel and her knob above that to drive it right back up the middle. Another RBI.
Zoe Yeager doing the seventh pitch of the at-bat is a wild pitch, and in comes run number 4.
And in talking with a runner in scoring position, already 4 runs on the board.
Martin's turn to light up the scoreboard. A pinch hit, 3-run home run for Trinity Martin. And the Hokies are rolling.
It's Martin's now 9 RBI. That ball left right in her wheelhouse. Down and in. Look at the turn, the lefty. That ball got out of here in a hurry. Huge, huge hit. And that's why you come off the bench. Put yourself in a situation to be able.
Their shortstop batting 9th. Pops it up, playable for just the second out of the inning as Amaral squeezes it. And the Virginia hits for Virginia Tech. 2 of those hits, home runs. There's the walk. It's a small victory. Chatfield showing bunt. It goes off the glove of the catcher Eckhart after it was called a strike. McMillan now down at second.
Now, I don't know.
That's another base hit. McMillan being waved home with run number 8.
On this situation, you wonder, why do they put Hokies in motion with a 7-run lead? Well, it's for that situation right there. McMillan, one of the fastest players on this team. That was her 13th stolen base to put her in scoring position. Ground ball right back up the middle, and the wheels get turned on. Easy advancement, another run, and still in the first inning.
Ball got away again, and another free base. Field at second. Hit on the nose, but right at the left fielder, Emily Tran. And finally, the inning ends. Great series in the ACC.
Yeah, Virginia Tech is absolutely rolling, and part of the reason is their pitching staff. They play so well off of each other. They are veterans in the circle. Kleiman ringing up her first strikeout of the game.
He's, like Laudenslager is an engineering major. That's a solid base hit. First base runner for the Irish. Holloway with the 1-out single.
Yeah, just
now behind 1 and 2 with Holloway over at first. Peel down, and they're saying that's a swing. Second strikeout of the inning and the game for Kleiman.
It's that drop ball. It comes in.
Starting out at Notre Dame. Lynch ends the inning, throws it over. The 1-out single by Holloway does no damage. We go to the bottom of the second. In the first inning, Virginia Tech trying to go for the sweep. Fisted over to the first baseman, Cortez, who couldn't get there in time.
Virginia Tech.
That's lifted into center field. Cronenberger has to battle the sun a little bit, but gathered it in for the first out of the inning. Left there, standing next to the head coach. Handled by the first baseman, Cortez. That sends Lynch down to second, but there are 2 away. Top the standings in the ACC. That's down low. Good job by Eckhart, at least initially to keep it in front of her, but then it got too far away, and another free base for Tech.
Well, and that's one of those situations where I expect to see the Hokies in motion beyond the left field wall. You also got to be careful parking in the parking lot over the right field wall.
Another full count pitch to Yeager, laid off of it and drew the walk.
I mean, such a mature at bat, fouling off a lot of pitches, now back-to-back game.
Waited on that. Amaral, really good shortstop, goes out in the outfield grass. So leadoff single, stranded at third.
Kleiman comes in with that hard drop ball, and then they usually use them back-to-back opportunities.
Base hit right up the middle for Eckhart to start things off here in the third inning.
Hey, bet on you. And she got the big hit, big home run, first of her career.
Yep, and she just drew a walk. So the first 2 batters get on here in the
first game of that home series earlier this year.
Heads up play by Rose. No hesitation as she flipped over to Lynch to get the lead runner.
And that play happens because she thought about it beforehand, knowing that a ball that was taking her to her throwing.
To Rose at short, her first at bat. And that time Yeager couldn't corral the pitch. Batters advance. Ahead 1 and 2. Backhanded beautifully by Castine, who makes the play to get O'Brien. A run comes across, but that's another example of the Hokies' good defense.
Elite level range. That if you want it, take it. And I feel like that's been that turning point for Amaral this year.
Sent into right field. McMillan tracked it beautifully for the final out, but
to regain that solid front side that fast.
Takes ball 4. There's a base runner for Corey McMillan.
Yeah, that's dangerous. You need to find those mistakes so often with that back foot on the back line.
Popped her up. This will be a huge out. Holloway drifts out to the outfield grass to retire McMillan for the first time today.
And trying to keep that ball on the hands of these hitters.
And then taking off, going into second, Rose. Solid single into left field. Rose stays at third, and as the throw got away from the shortstop, good aggressive.
That changeup go until they have 2 strikes.
Hitters count for Castine. Loads them up for Jordan Lynch, who's 2 for 2 in 472 with runners in scoring position, swinging on a 3-0 pitch, and they're going to get her as O'Brien drifts into fair territory to get a huge second out. What do you think about that? Swinging on, but now it's Peck. First pitch swinging, that's going to find the grass. 2 runs come in to score on Peck's second hit of the game.
We've seen Notre Dame's pitching staff check so strong. She muscles this one. And with the way that the outfield was playing with a ton of respect against Peck, left a lot of green and an opportunity for 2 more runs to come across for Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech 6 for 9 today with runners in.
They are at the plate, staying off those borderline pitches.
Aldridge up the middle, falls in. Another run crosses the plate. Second RBI for Aldridge tonight.
Definitely not mechanically sound for what they teach in the cages, but she recognized an opportunity to just poke it to the grass with the defense respecting her, playing deep in the outfield.
Yeager, her turn to leave the yard. Zoe Yeager takes the first pitch from Becker and plants it.
All fly in Blacksburg, but we are watching a team that is pushing their team home run number in this game. This is crazy the way that they are absolutely crushing this ball. I think McMillan's shot was further out there to right field. Watch out, camera crew. Another souvenir out over the left field wall.
And another pitch is Trinity Martin, the 9th Hokie to come to the plate in this inning. Are you kidding me? Home run derby in Blacksburg. Martin's second of the game.
Batter that Michaela Castor faces in this game, Trinity Martin, no doubter. Running out of real estate out there is Willisman to be able to. Williamson cannot get through the wall to get that one. I mean, we are watching as possible.
Waited on that, sent it into center field, and a beautiful running catch for Cronenberger to end the inning.
That are going out beyond the fence and bringing them back.
And a kid had gotten it.
I know.
He took it away from a kid.
He's
That
probably
might-
crying.
Might land him on the naughty list. Santa. Rachel Allen has drawn a leadoff walk here in the 4th inning. And Holloway takes the first pitch into short right field. Castor holds up at second. First 2 on in the 4th inning for the Irish.
good at just owning her role this year. I've not seen a more confident Emma Lemley in the circle in her career.
Cortez just struck out. Stings it, but right at Lynch and gets doubled. Jordan Lynch starts the double play, ends the threat. The Irish got the first two.
Going quite a few strikeouts.
Playable. And they get the out as McMillan hits it down on the ground to Cortez.
Huge out to start the inning. I mean, to get her there.
Gulped and caught out there in left field. Emily Tran with an outstanding play.
Who's number 22? And you said, oh wait, everybody's wearing 22.
Yeah, I really like number 22's glove. That is a seeing eye infield single for Castine.
Her off speed and then tries to finish you with her velocity.
Lynch had to wait on it, and another good running catch in the outfield, this time by Williamson. Castine.
The kind of hitters that Virginia Tech has.
But Eckhart gets the leadoff single here in the fifth off of Grizzard.
Get ahead of these hitters to be able to play around.
On the ground, go over to second and just safe.
To the ACC championship at the end of the, or at the beginning of May.
Tran swing and a miss for the second out. Over at first. Picked up at third by Lynch to end the game. And an offensive masterpiece for the Hokies. 17 straight wins, the best streak actively going now in Division I softball. Tons of home runs, and then the pitching staff coming in and shutting down the Irish on just 4 hits. It's the 4th straight sweep of an ACC series for the Hokies.
15 runs on 13 hits, 4 home runs. This is a team not only swinging it well, but playing solid defense and getting amazing performances in the circle.